What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? I am the #1 tanker driver on YouTube, and today I will be telling you how to get your CDL. This book was free at the time I got it. They don't give out the book no more. You got to print it off online. But today will be about how to get your CDL. I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on what you need to do on how to get your CDL, because this is life-changing, and I want you to be able to make six figures without a college degree. You heard me correct. So, hey, y'all stay right here. Like, subscribe, comment on the channel. We need all that. And you know I'm always representing KAG, the biggest transportation tanker company in America. Hey, use me as a referral so you can be local and get this money. But we're going to jump straight into it on how to get your CDL and what you need. So the first thing you need to get your CDL, the very first thing, you got to have a valid driver license. You definitely need a valid driver license. If you got the valid driver license, you need to get a DOT medical card. This things you got to have. So you need to get a DOT medical card. Now, how do you get that? That's what you want to know. That's your, how I get that? You need to Google your local clinic. They got clinics in your area. I don't know your area. I don't know what clinic is in your area. So you need to Google DOT medical card local clinics. And it's going to give you a clinic that do it. You pick up the phone and call them. You make sure that they do what they say that they're going to do. And you ask them how much it's going to be. And the medical card, all they doing is just checking your blood pressure, your height, your weight, your eyesight, make sure you can hear. Just basic stuff like that. And the DOT medical card is good for 2 years. That's it. It's good for 2 years, but you definitely need to get that because you're going to have to have it. So you want to do that. And then you also going to need, like, I'm giving you everything you need to get your permit. So you're going to need, this all the IDs you're going to need, forms of information you're going to need. You got to have a valid DOT medical card. You need to have your social security card. You need to have your driver license, and you need to have 2 more forms of ID. I'm gonna tell you what they accept. So this is what they accept for the other forms of ID. You can have a current vehicle registration. I'm reading this right offline. You can have a current utility bill, not a wireless cell phone bill. They don't want that. They want a utility bill or a landline, water, a gas bill, or a cable bill that come to the house. They don't want no, they do not accept a cell phone bill. So you can have a current utility bill, some type of bill that come to the house. You can have your vehicle registration. If you got a mortgage, they saying you can have mortgage papers. If you got a copy of your lease agreement, they accept that. If you got a voter registration, they accept that. And if you have a tax return, they accept that, but you're going to have 2 of those. Now, I'm going to tell you what's unacceptable. So you just don't, I told you what's acceptable. That's the only thing they're accepting. But they not accepting no bank statements. They not accepting no cell phone bills. They not accepting credit card statements. They not accepting personal and business postmark mail. They not accepting I don't even know who would bring this. They not accepting medication with your name on it. They not accepting employee letters. They not doing none of that. And yeah, that just basically letters from a public and private school education. They not accepting that. They not accepting magazine subscriptions, but we're gonna focus on what they're accepting. So I'm gonna tell you one more time. You can use a bill. It have to be a light bill, a gas bill, water bill, or a cable bill that come to your house. It have to have your name on it. All this stuff that I'm telling you have to have your name on it and the same address on it. Car registration, mortgage, copy of your lease, voter registration card, a passport, and a tax return. You need to have 2 of those. You need to have 2 of those with a medical card, your social security card, and your driver license. So you need to have two of those forms down there with your DOT medical card, your social security card, and a driver license. So you're going to have 5 forms of ID. With those 5 forms of ID, you will be able to apply for your permit. And the permit, what you need to study on the permit, see, I got the old school book here. But to get your CDL permit, the test you need to study is called driving safely. That's one of them. That's what it is in this book. It could be general knowledge in whatever form you use, but driving safely, that's general knowledge. And you need to study air brakes and combination vehicles. Once you pass those 3 tests right there, that will give you the CDL permit, and that will give you the opportunity for someone to teach you how to drive. So in the process of you doing that, you definitely need to download a couple of CDL apps. I would just go into the Apple Store or Android store and type in CDL permit test or CDL prep test. I would type that in, and whatever apps come up, I would download those and start taking practice tests. You need to start taking those practice tests because it's a lot. You ain't never drove no truck. You don't know nothing about no truck. And it's a lot of information to consume. So you just keep taking those practice tests. And once you start to pass those practice tests, you should be ready for the real test. The only thing is the stuff is just worded a little bit different, but it still got the same meaning. So you after you start passing all those practice tests, you should be able to pass the CD written test to get the permit. And then, man, y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm representing KAG Energy. My goal is to get 100 people hired to the gas business that look like me, or you don't have to look like me, but my goal is just to educate you that you can be local and you can make just as much money without going over the road. So, man, y'all tap in, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and your boy get with you. And this has been how to get your CD. Oh, no. We're not going to stop right there because you need to find too, like you don't have to go to truck school, but if you do go to truck school, this is what I want to get to. If you do go to truck school, you need to find your local career center. I don't know what city you in. I don't know what career center is in your area. You need to Google local career center because they have money. They have money. Listen to me. They have the money if you don't have the money to pay for truck school. You need to find your local career center, wherever city you in, because they have money to help you pay for truck school if you want to go that route. Me personally, I did not go the truck school route. I went through Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola train you to get your CDL. So if you want to get your CDL through Coca-Cola, go on CokeConsolidated.com. That was for my area. It could be your area too, but it was CokeConsolidated.com. And you can look on there for jobs or driving positions, and they'll give you all the information you need right there to apply. So yeah, man, that just basically, I'm giving you a quick rundown. You can either go to truck school or you can find a company in your area that'll take you and do all the training for you. Most of these companies that do training for you, they probably require you to stay with them for 1 year. But man, I really, if you lost in the sauce and don't know what to do, and you're tired of making $400-500 a week or $15-16 an hour, and you want to get up to 100 grand, you probably don't make the 100 grand your first year, but the second year you probably will. You need to go get your CDL, man. It's the best thing that you can do with no college degree. And I'm tapped in. I'm about to tap out, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all spread the word and spread the message, man. Let these young brothers and young sisters who lost go get your CDL because we don't need you in jail. Holla.